Today I'll be making the paint. I'm making an oil paint from the yellow lake pigment that I made from the thyme that I harvested out of the garden. I'm using linseed oil. There's the pigment. After it dried in the desiccator, I put it in a little jar to hold it until I was ready to make the paint. Spatula and a pipette. This is a muller. It's like a flat bottom pestle. The plate that I'm using it's just a Walmart off-cheap brand glass cutting board with a smooth side. Sometimes they're both pebbled and you can't use the pebbled glass. And when you first buy a glass, it won't work until you've got it abraded enough so that it has some tooth to it. So to do that, I usually will mull a rough pigment to cut into the glass a little bit and make it suitable for making paint. Make a little well there for the oil. The idea is to get all of this dried pigment suspended into the oil and ground finely. You don't want all those little specks everywhere. But you can see how beautiful the yellow is. I forgot to show you my tube. These are some aluminum tubes. I order mine from Amazon. These came from Jackson Art Supply, which was overseas, and they took a long time to get here, but they're shorter than the other tubes and a little wider, which makes it easier to get the paint into the tubes. Some of the others I have are narrower and longer. I'll make a page with links to go to all these supplies and post it into the show notes on my website too. And you see how it's not got all the little specks in it anymore? You need to get it off of this. If you make your paint too oily, you can squeeze it out of your tube onto a piece of blotter paper or paper towel to soak up the excess oil. I prefer not to make it too oily. That looks pretty good. We'll put it in the tube. This one is a little oilier than I wished it would have been. It does make it easier to get in the tube without making a huge mess. Sometimes I make a huge mess. Pick all that up. Tamping it like that makes it fall to the bottom. Try not to make the next one so oily. So we'll just continue doing this until I've got as many scoops, or as much volume filled in my tube as I want.